inches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play outside. But in all seriousness, it actually really benefits the offense. I mean, people always are questioning the passing game and whatnot. The offense knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Had that sensational brief run with the Giants in 2023, Tommy DeVito.
This guy seemingly came out of nowhere and instantly last year became a fan favorite all across the league. But I don't want to let the memes and whatnot fool you. He's a solid quarterback. When he came in, he played winning football, and hopefully that's the case here today.
And this will be a Giants first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, here's DeVito. A short one there to Bellinger. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Robinson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Giants.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first.
To the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Williams gonna look to throw it on 1st down. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears 1st down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, #9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he's in. Rome Odunze Touchdown, Chicago.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Bears offense ready for their second possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and a yard. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Here's DeVito. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to have the first down yardage across the 50 to the 48.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Giants.
To throw, DeVito. And caught left side by Bellinger. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now DeVito. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trying to get to the edge, and he will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line, and that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to be taken down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Slayton is the man in motion. A run on 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. DeVito. And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, Gano for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. A play fake. Now Williams. That's for the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the option, it's Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Williams.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing.
That one, taken in. Rome Odunze, touchdown Bears. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. He'll start this drive with 1st down. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Gano on to add the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Giants 21, Bears 17.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On the give, here's Swift. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Give up the middle with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Yards on the play.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On first down, it's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears cut the deficit down to 1.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw, here's DeVito. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Back is DeVito. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go again with Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They will run it over center with Swift. And he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run with Swift. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Throwing is DeVito. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains.
Matt Eberflus disagrees with that call, and he has thrown the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Bears have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Tracy now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now DeVito. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
A short one there to Bellinger. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll stick to the ground. And he will have a Giants 1st down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New York.
Slayton is the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Here's DeVito. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. To throw, DeVito. This one pulled in by the tight end, Bellinger. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get about 5. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.